And hello again, and welcome to Inside Greeley. We have an opportunity to explore and examine a unique program at Ames Community College as far as a scholarship opportunity is concerned. And Julie Baderas, who is Director of Institutional Advancement for Ames Community College Foundation, joins me. Julie, nice to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm pleased to be here.
Well, the program is called College Promise, and give us a little of the history and the background and how all this got started up front.
You bet. In 2007, two community leaders, both Scott Ehrlich and Charlie Montfort, got together and they said, you know, we need to do something for economic development, something that will really provide a spark plug to our community as a whole. What should it be? And as they sat and talked a little bit longer, they realized education was the key. And they also knew that tuition at Ames was affordable, and they decided that starting a scholarship program here at Ames would be the best next step for many of our students who live within the Greeley and surrounding Greeley areas.
And among the distinctions about this program is, as you told me a little bit earlier, this is exclusive to Ames Community College.
That's correct. That's correct. They really were insistent on making sure that students had not only an affordable option for workforce development as well as career readiness, but also making certain that it was available to everyone, not just students who graduated in the top third of their class.
And on top of what you've already said, what makes this different from other scholarship opportunities or programs you might identify for us?
Since it does provide remaining need, and it's a private scholarship, it encourages students to discover what other types of scholarships are out there, both as far as government aid and remaining private scholarships are concerned. So with College Promise, it provides up to $2,500 in remaining tuition and books and fees. The average cost of tuition is $2,000 at Ames. So in essence, College Promise pays for their first year.
Now, is this program or scholarship available only to students from Greeley, or does it go beyond the city limits of Greeley?
The goal is for it to extend throughout Weld County, but we're doing it incrementally so that it's done correctly. Currently, it's available through School District 6 and Greeley, and NCMC Inc. has also initiated their own version of College Promise that is available to students also in Fort Lupton.
Okay, and I think, and while you touch that topic of NCMC, they recently made a pretty good donation to the program. Kind of explore that for us.
Oh, absolutely. It was very exciting. And in fact, their gift was so significant, I got back in touch with them and said, boy, money goes a long way out here at Ames. How can we spend that? I want that whole pocket. How can we utilize that? And they asked me, they said, so what about taking that remaining scholarship dollar and transferring it with the student as that nursing student goes to UNC and receives their bachelor's degree? And I said, oh my goodness, that means that a nursing student in essence can go to school debt-free.
Well, I guess a lot of words would crop up in connection with that, at least in my mind. Extraordinary would be one of them.
Absolutely. Very exciting. It still gives me goosebumps just talking about it.
Okay, tell us a little bit more about who qualifies, who is eligible, and how do they go about applying for such scholarships, Julie?
Students within School District 6, and we are opening this up to Fort Lupton. As soon as we have the Fort Lupton community making an investment, it will open there as well. Students who fill out a Universal Ames Scholarship application form, as well as any other government FAFSA forms, will automatically be put into the mix. And then we go ahead and look at their GPA. If they're ready for college, they're in the system, and off we go.
And a lot of solid sponsorship by the city of Greeley and the G.Town program, as I understand it, and expand a little bit on that element.
Yes, I was one of the fortunate few that got to travel to Michigan with some community leaders, and G.Town was born from that. As our group got together following the conference in Michigan, it was discussed among the group, what programs do we really want to embrace and promote as a group? Doing so as a collaborative will mean that more people are familiar with it, and College Promise was at the very top of the list.
Wow, that's extraordinary. What are some of the other elements of the program that we haven't explored, or any other things that you want to emphasize in connection with it, Julie?
I'm very excited to see how many students have already come to Ames because of College Promise. We've had over 600 students to date, but of those, 80 have received associate's degrees. Over 25 of those have received at least one four-year degree as well. And it really seems as though students who are given that initial opportunity become successful even when they didn't think college was an option a year or two prior.
Okay. We covered the North Colorado Medical Center donation, but there are other opportunities for other donors, I trust, in connection with the program.
Absolutely. In fact, I encourage anyone who has an interest in making a very big difference in our community to consider making a gift to College Promise. No donation is too small.
Well, it's a win all around, it sounds like, and it sounds like it's really working well.
It's working extremely well. We're excited to see where it'll go 2, 3, 4 years from now.
Okay. Julie, thanks for your information and report. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Once again, Julie Baderas, who is the Director of Institutional Advancement for the Ames Community College Foundation, our guest on Inside Greeley.